During the 3 weeks of December, the Ukrainian army shot down 67 Iranian kamikaze drones in Ukrainian airspace, the Ukrainian Air Force reported. Moscow continues to present them as Russian-Iranian drones.
If Russia does not reach our cities with artillery, it tries to destroy them with missiles. Moreover, Russia has found an accomplice in this genocidal policy. This is Iran. Iranian killing drones coming to Russia by the hundreds have become a threat to our critical infrastructure. This is how one terrorist finds another, and it's only a matter of time before they hit your other allies if we don't stop them now.
The United Kingdom, the United States and the European Union have imposed personal sanctions against Iranian military and businessmen, as well as against companies associated with the production and supply of drones. The allied countries also asked the UN to send experts to Ukraine to inspect the drones.
Tehran is aware of Russia's ongoing war crimes targeting civilian infrastructures. Iran is making a huge strategic mistake. It is choosing the wrong path and is destroying its credibility when it pretends not to take sides in that war. Siding with Russia and the unacceptance repression of protest cannot come without consequences. That is why last week's Foreign Affairs Council adopted new sanctions against Iran in reaction to its delivery of drones to Russia, as well as because of the human rights violations. Josep Borrell, EU High Representative for Foreign Affairs and Security Policy, from the statement on the results of participation in the second Baghdad Conference on Cooperation and Partnership.
The Office of the President of Ukraine calls not only to significantly increase sanctions against Iran in order to prevent new arms supplies to Russia, but also to move to tougher measures.
Iran, planning to boost missile drone supplies for Russia, blatantly humiliates the institution of international sanctions. Important to abandon non-working sanctions, invalid UN resolutions concept, and move to more destructive tools: liquidation of plants, arrest of suppliers. Mikhailo Podolyak, advisor to the head of the Office of the President of Ukraine, on Twitter.
The Iranian Foreign Ministry denied all accusations of supplying drones to Russia and even threatened, quote, "Iran's strategic patience with such baseless accusations is not unlimited. Cooperation with Russia, according to a representative of the Iranian Foreign Ministry, is expanding in all areas, including defense. It is allegedly not directed against any third party." At the same time, the chief of the General Staff of the Iranian Armed Forces said that his country has a leading role in the production of drones.
US air superiority has ended for the first time since the Second World War because Americans cannot project aerial power where there are Iranian drones. Mohammad Hossein Bagheri, Major General, Chief of the General Staff of the Iranian Armed Forces, in a comment for the Tehran Times newspaper.
And while Iran initially denied supplying any drones to Russia, it later admitted that it did supply a batch, allegedly before Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine. According to Ukrainian intelligence, Russia has already ordered more than 2,400 kamikaze drones from Tehran during the war. It also became known that as a payment for the supply of kamikaze drones, Tehran will receive from Moscow up to 24 Su-35 fighter jets. This was reported by Channel 12 of Israel with reference to Western intelligence. According to experts, the deal is profitable for Iran, and it is unlikely that it will refuse it.
Since the state of the economy is deplorable, Iran is in a state of economic political crisis. They need to ensure the loyalty of the poor, who otherwise, of course, will quickly refuse to support this regime. And, in fact, they need large amounts of money. They won't get that kind of money anywhere else right now. All other channels are subject to sanctions restrictions, so we see a great desire to receive this money and a willingness to supply weapons.
British Foreign Secretary James Cleverly described the Tehran-Moscow deal as an attempt by the regime in Iran to survive at any cost after 3 months of civil protests. Reported by Roman Smoler, Vlada Turkan, UATV News.